Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon. So today's episode is going to be pretty short. It's not going to be a full half an hour, hour-long shebang. It's just going to be a little thing because I have something to show you. So over the past, holiday weekend, I wasn't really streaming or anything. I was spending time with family. So I decided to, work off camera. Now I did stream a portion of this, but it wasn't anything fun. You didn't miss out on too much. But I wanted to work on something, and so I'm going to show you what it is. I'm very proud of it. There are some things that I will definitely take suggestions on changing if you guys have any ideas, but I'm very proud of what I was able to accomplish. So without further ado, let's take a look. I made a bridge, and along this bridge, which I still have to add railings. I still have to add railings, but I made a bridge with a staircase. It goes up here. There'll be a little awning just to look out. And then, of course, we go down. There's a random Clefairy. And ta-da! And then you go down that way to the village. And that's what I made. I'm kidding. I made something up at the top of the stairs. So let's go back up. We'll have to finish the staircase all the way down to the village. I do have the ability to fly now, so I don't really need it, but let's go back this way. Let's go this way across the bridge. And now, without true further ado, let me show you what I've been working on. Bam! The mansion of my dreams. Now, the outside portion of this, specifically this, is not necessarily what I'm 100% happy with. I feel like it looks a little odd, like it's missing something or needs to lose something. Maybe it's too busy. I'm not 100% positive. I am in love with the inside of the house, just not necessarily the outside. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions for this on like what I can do to change it, please let me know because I need some help. All right, but let's actually go on to the inside and we'll take a look. So we open the doors right here. And ta-da! So, we have our living room, complete with a mini library. We have a Pokemon just committing suicide, I guess. It also looks white. Is that, like, shiny, or is it just, like, an off pink? I don't know. But we have our living room here. We have a nice marble, pillar, quartz, granite fireplace. We have our rug with our couch and coffee table and chairs, and of course we have this gorgeous view. So the one reason I built a house on top of here is because oh gosh, I'm going into the fire. I guess that's just the plan here. So I built this house up on this hill just for the gorgeous view. So I made windows basically everywhere. There's this massive window over here. There's of course this massive outlook window. And it doesn't stop there. But this is the living room. So now we'll go down to the little basement area. This is basically just for storage. So I have my Pixelmon items, building blocks, we have our ores, we have our Pokeball materials, we have all of our ovens to cook our Pokeballs and our ores. We have our mob drops, of course we have our PC, and eventually once we get a healer, I'll be putting that in here too. I have to look up the recipe because I'm not quite sure how to make it. Let's see. Oh, I could actually make that now. I have all of that stuff. You just can't move it. So like once I place it, that's where it stays. I'm not 100% positive where I want it to go yet, but I can make one. So this is our basement, just basically going to be for storage. I was kind of thinking about adding like a big area under here to have like battles in if I ever get other people on the server, or like a breeding area, but I thought I could always do that like down there, or chisel another thing out of like that mountain and have like a separate like battling arena, and then of course breeding can just be really anywhere. I'm not sure if I want that in the house, but this is the storage basement, and I'll add some more ovens up there to make that even, but that's that. So now we go into the kitchen and dining room area. So of course we have our big chandelier. I may lower it a little bit. I don't know. I kind of like it up there. So we just have our dining room with, of course, more of that gorgeous view. Look out onto the mountains. And then our kitchen with, of course, a huge window that extends up to the second floor. So you look out that way. And this is one of the reasons why I loved this house in this area up here, and why I wanted the views, because I love when it does the whole sunset, sunrise, pink in the sky. So I wanted to make sure that the house, basically wherever you're standing, you can see that view. So that's why almost all of the walls are glass. And I love the thunder and lightning. It's perfect. So now we go upstairs. So what do we have up here? We have, of course, our outlook down into the dining room, the living room area. Eventually I'll put like a painting or something up here. So there's like little minute details that are not completely finished in this house, but most of it is. Of course, those are like food storage and farming chests in the kitchen. And then we have our bedroom. So we have another like library thing. I may stack the bookcases all the way up to the ceiling. I'm not 100% positive what I wanted to do there. We have our odd looking chandelier here, but it works. Of course, our beds, more just beautiful views, kind of a lot of open space in here that I'm not sure like what to do with it. Obviously I could put something here along this wall. I don't really like putting stuff in front of the glass, like blocking the view. Obviously the bed, I centered it in the window, so I don't mind it, but in terms of like having other things block the windows, I try not to do that. So I'm not sure what we'll put here, but maybe the Pokemon healer will go here, and then like they'll sleep next to where I sleep, right? That makes sense? Okay, good. Then of course we have our balcony, just more of a look out this way, and of course then it extends over here just for another look, and I kind of extended it out this way. Originally it was only the same shape as the bottom window, so it just matched, but the front of the house looked like it didn't have enough dimension, so I added it over here. So let's go back down and just kind of take a look. Yes, and I can fly on Gulurk. I didn't know that, but I found it out. So yeah, I added it over here just to add like more definition of the front of the house, because it was flat right there, and it just didn't feel like it had enough to it. So I extended the balcony. I feel like it still needs maybe like a pillar down. I don't know. It still feels weird to me, which is why I would love some help in terms of designing the outside maybe, and if you guys have any ideas for what I can add to the inside here. I feel like the dining room, the kitchen, and the living room are pretty full because I have like the staircase and everything, but if you guys have any ideas of something like interesting to put here or in the bedroom, let me know. And if you guys just like the house the way it is, let me know. I spent a good maybe 5-6 hours just building this in terms of having to smelt all the cobblestone, you know, harvest all the spruce trees to get the wood for the place. But yeah, still little details I need to add, like doors on the cabinets, so put like trap doors on there. Probably just leave this the way it is for the fridge. Maybe add like a button, like maybe add buttons. I guess it would put it in the center though, so maybe not. I don't know. Maybe add doors to that. Not positive. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the house. I'm pretty proud of it. I honestly think it's the best house that I've ever made in Minecraft, and it's definitely the most ambitious. Let me sleep real quick so you guys can get a view of what it looks like during the day when it's a little bit brighter. But it's definitely the most ambitious house I've ever made. Normally when I build houses in Minecraft, they're pretty standard to like the village houses. Like, they're just like cabins. I typically use spruce or dark oak wood and smooth stone, and I normally just build like a cute little quaint cabin. You walk in, typically the stairs would be up to the left, up to the bedroom. There'd be a ladder in the bedroom up to the roof, because the roof would be hollowed out, and that was like where I'd put my storage. I never really did a basement. I always kind of did like an armory storage up at the top. And then of course I always had like my kitchen and the dining room and all of that, and the living room. But it was always just pretty small. This is definitely the biggest build I've ever made in terms of like playing on my own in Minecraft. Definitely the most ambitious. I have made a castle before on a random server that I used to play on, and it actually got featured on their website because it was such a massive build, and I didn't even furnish it. I honestly just built the whole outside. I built this like giant bridge connecting two mountains and all of this stuff. But yeah, this is definitely the biggest house that I think I've made, and I honestly love it. There are some quirks about it that I'm not quite sure about, especially in terms of like the outside, but the inside I love. I mean, there's definitely things I could probably add, but I don't hate it. And I honestly like how this little basement area turned out. I didn't want to make something too big, but I wanted to still incorporate the views from the rest of the house. So I made this glass, which then of course I don't want to block the glass with like chests or anything, so I'm kind of limited to storage area in terms of like the basement. But you know, I can always expand it out this way and go like further in with just cement walls and like kind of line the hallway or something like that, if I need to. But for now, this works. I try not to over clutter myself with too much items. Honestly, the most full chest is the Pixelmon chest, which I'll probably have to make more of these just because I'm getting a lot of random stuff that I don't know what to do with. And that also doesn't count. Where did I put potions somewhere too. Maybe they're upstairs. Actually, oh no, potions are right here. So these are all the potions. So potions are all separate just because I have so many of that. I don't really use them, but I do have them. So that's just kind of sitting right there. I figure that's like the easiest thing to grab and go before I leave if I need potions, along with the food. Like it's all right up here. There's the berries, and then of course like my food. The plan for the outside too, while it's daylight now and not snowing, is to build a farm out here. So I'll probably have a actual farm with like food for me, so like potatoes, wheat, whatever. And then I also plan on doing like a Pokeball farm. Now I'm not sure if I want to flatten this out and do it all up here, or if maybe I want to like extend it and do it down there, because I can fly with GoLurk. It's easy travel. I could just do a quick little farm right down here, or even underneath the house. That way it's kind of not like in the view, because they're not necessarily the prettiest things to look at. So maybe I'll just like fill this whole area underneath the house with Pokeballs, or with the Pokeball trees, and then just kind of easily fly down when I need to get them, but do like the actual food farm up here because I can make that look nice. Just do it like off in the side over here. I started mining this out, so maybe even like kind of just completely flatten this and do it here. Not positive. And then of course we'll finish the walkway to go up there and connect the bridge. Also, there's an Entei somewhere. This was just going to be a house tour, and I don't have any Pokeballs on me, but let's look and see if at least we could find Entei, because it's in the extreme hills, so it's somewhere where we're at. I've had a bunch honestly spawn on me while I was building the house. Like there was like 5 or 6 Enteis that all spawned, and they all spawned in the same area down here, but apparently this one wanted to be different. It wanted to be a pain in the butt. So let's take a look real quick, see if we can find him. Guys, I've spent like the past 5 minutes looking for it, and I can't find it, but I did find a Chimchar. Now I don't have any Pokeballs on me, so I can't do anything, but I guess we'll just like take it out and just, you know, get the experience, I guess. Discharge. Goodbye, Chimchar. Sorry. Alright. Now we'll fly back up and we will... Oh, no, Pikachu. Sorry. GoLurk. We need to fly. Come on. Yep, so I don't see Entei around. Flying is not enabled on the server. Yes, it is. Ooh, okay. Let's try that again. Let me know what you guys think about the house. Let me know if you guys have any ideas in terms of like updating the outside, maybe making it feel a little bit more modern. Like what could I do? What can I add? I know like modern houses are typically pretty straight lines and a lot of depth, so I tried to add depth with like surrounding the house. I originally had the bottom surrounded and it was just too much, so I took that off, and I thought it looked better like this, but I still am not 100% happy with it. And I feel like that the balcony needs like maybe a post down or something. I'm not 100% positive, but let me know what you guys think about the outside. Let me know what you guys think about the inside, and please give me any ideas or tips that you guys have in terms of making it feel a little bit closer to what I was hoping for on the outside. Anyways, and then if you guys have tips on the inside, let me know. But I think we're gonna end the, ooh, there's the moon. Oh wait, hold on, the sunset. This is one of the reasons I made this view. I wanted the view over here for the sunset. So let's watch the sunset. So pretty. And with the Minecraft music playing in the background. And of course it ends, sadly. But at least we got some of it, right? Oh, look at that. And it's just going to disappear over the mountain cliffs over there, past where I have it rendering chunks, where I can't see it. Shut up, Clefairy. You're... Oh, you kidding me? Clefairy, you're ruining the moment. Oh, dang it. Wait, that probably wasn't. Go away, Clefairy. Probably wasn't a good idea to send out Dragon, since Fairy is effective against Dragon, and Dragon doesn't affect Fairy at all. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? And there goes the end of the sunset. Alright guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed this episode, just a short little kind of house tour. Let me know what you guys think of the house. Make sure to leave a comment down below, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one with hopefully something more fun to do. Alright, bye guys.